This is what I want to watch, chat. How racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10? It's a cut video. Let's check it out.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'm gonna say if you live in America and you were born here and you're grown up and you're 50 plus, good luck if you're below 5.
What? Bitch? What the f? What does that mean?
How racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Racist? Oh.
Oh my god.
And be honest.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'd like to say 10, but I think being white,
What, bitch? I'm sorry. Hold the f up. Hold the f up. Wait. Even if I was, I could be a raging 15 out of 10. I would not admit it. What the f are we doing here, Sydney?
can't say that.
Yeah. So, okay, no, 10 means like super racist.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
I hate everybody.
Nah, f she knew what the f. Hell no. She answered that with no. So confidently said 10. No. Because if, bro, no. If you ask me how racist I am on a scale of 1 to 10, I already know 1 is going to be the least. Like, what the f are we talking about? No. This is lies. Look, she realized, she's like, oh, shit, I was a little too truthful. Oopsie.
I hate everybody equally.
How racist are you?
0.
Zero. The type of family I come from, the type of people I'm around.
What the f do they expect on this video? Just like, yeah, nah, like I'm a calm 9 and 9.7. You know what I mean? Like on a racist scale, really. You know what I mean? I'm like a calm little, like 9. I'm really 10 when we being real about it. You know, like what the f do they expect from this?
Diverse, family, people, and things like that. So, no.
Not racist at all.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't say so.
I don't know. Her tone of voice sounds hella racist. I don't know. I don't want to be prejudiced or nothing, but like, no. I just noticed every time I lie, my voice get 10 octaves higher. Every time I'm like, no, I missed your call. I'm sorry, baby. No, I was out with my friends. I missed your call. Oh, f other bitches.
How racist are you?
Between a 3 and 4 of
Okay.
racist?
I would say 4.
A 4, just because I think that there are things that I'm ignorant to, so it's not that I sit here to be racist, but I think that there's just things that I still need to learn.
I'm like a calm 5.7. I'm a calm like 8.5.
Like, I definitely feel like I could have better thoughts, like the initial thoughts, and like try to unlearn a lot of things, so.
I'm a 1 due to accidental racism.
Now, give me an example of accidental racism.
I'm Filipino, and sometimes I will mistaken some people for like different Asian races.
For me,
Wait, that's racist? What is considered racist? I feel like that's like, that don't even count, dude.
because I'm Asian, I definitely will acknowledge, like, there are times where I'm like, damn, like, my people really be doing this.
Growing up in like an Asian household, it's more like we discriminate against each other.
Maybe I am racist. I thought bro was white. I don't know, dude.
So it's just like, oh yeah, if you're Chinese, then you're like cheap with like money, but you have money. Korean, then you're gonna be someone that's
It was like accidental.
kind of like put yourself above everyone else, super stuck up.
In my Vietnamese household, I feel like Vietnamese people, they're a little bit more judgy, and so everywhere you go,
A little bit more judgy. Bring a motherfucking black boyfriend home. See your mama don't flip out. F you talking about? Your daddy gonna be like, no, out immediately, out. You know, I ain't like, what the f are we talking about, dude? Y'all be so real. I feel like this generation might not be like super racist, you know what I mean? But past generations, I feel like, first of all, racism is learned. You know what I mean? I feel like you learn racism from your household, okay? You know what I mean? You learn that prejudice you get is all that starts in the house. And I feel like the old way of thinking and like old heads, you know what I mean? Because they were around back then, you know what I mean? Like racism wasn't too far back, chat. You know what I mean? Or like when was really out here, like segregate, like all that was going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like all that is just learned in the house, bro. You feel me?
there'd be things like they would point out, and so that's why I started noticing that too.
Well, sometimes I'm making joke myself as being an Asian. I can do this, right? Something there is a bad driver I see. I'm just saying. I think she is a female Asian driver. I can say because myself is
She seems so nervous to joke around about it. I'll be honest, chat. Racism is not funny. But if you make a funny joke that has racism in it, potentially I could giggle. I mean, like, bro, if we're being honest, potentially I could chuckle a little bit, okay? That doesn't make me racist. It just means you're funny, okay? You feel me? Does that make sense? I know someone's going to clip that out of context. But
how racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
Towards my own race, probably like a 5.
Who's your own race?
I'm Asian and white, so those are the two races I usually pick on.
I'm Latinx. I was born in Mexico. Like sometimes I meet other Latinx people and
Que paso? ¿Qué tú dices, Latinx? ¿Qué tú dices? ¿Cómo se dice? Pero si se puede contigo, mamabicho Latinx. ¿Qué tú dices? No comprende si se puede, mamabicho bizcocho, arroz, feliz Navidad, Latinx. ¿Sí?
When they tell me, like, you know, some situation, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's such a Mexican thing.
How racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10? What's your number?
Consciously, I want to say 1.
I mean, I would say like a 1.
1.
Probably like
Consciously is crazy. Consciously is crazy. But acknowledging that you're actually unconscious of your racism is actually so fucking wild. You know what I mean? It's like consciously I'm a 1, but like when you know a darker skinned person walks in the elevator with me, I might clutch my purse, and it's not because I'm racist. It's just an unconscious thing I do. You know what I mean? It's just not. I just feel a little a little butterfly in my stomach that's saying, "Hey, careful, careful." Stop, Kenji. I'm just saying, dude. I walked in enough elevators and got enough little fucking smirks and nods from white people to know. All right, mother. I don't even think they mean to do it. Maybe they do, but unconscious racism—that's a new thing.
Like 1.5.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
1.
You're confident in that number?
Yes.
I feel like saying 1 is almost ignorant of all the unconscious biases that I probably carry.
Yeah,
So
but if you're a 1, you could say you're...
I try to actively work to be a 1.
1, ideally.
I try actively to, I like how he put that, because that motherfucker gonna go home and go on Call of Duty and be like, shut up, you! Get out of my motherfucking country! You know what I mean?
1.
Ideally.
Hopefully
but what
not
about
anything more.
Actually.
Actually, probably around that too.
How racist are you?
Probably 2.
Stop it.
My mom was pretty broad-minded, and she made us broad-minded. We had plenty of contact with everybody. There was Hispanics and colored people and...
Colored people is crazy. Colored people is fucking wild. Oh my goodness. I think this is the unconscious part we're talking about.
Oriental people, and I know the words are all changed now, so everyone gets pissed about their little things.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
Was that me? Is he talking about me? Is Mustache Man talking about me? Got you.
Like, hope I'm not a 10. I feel like that's a question for other people, not for me.
Have you ever said or done something racist?
I'm sure I have. Like, microaggressions are...
Is it racist to anticipate racist? Because if so, I might be racist. You know what I mean? I think I might be racist, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. No? No, Kenji. What I'm trying to say is, right? What I'm trying to say is, because let's say it's me and my brother walking, right? Like me and my brother just walking, and then there's like a little a fucking white girl in front of us, right? I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure she feels safe, because I feel like that bitch might call the cops on me or something, or might claim some crazy shit. You feel me? So in that case, I try to do everything in my power. It's like reverse racism. It's like 2 racisms cancels out, so there's an equal reaction. Does that make sense?
a part of life, and
What's a microaggression?
I mean, just saying things that you don't understand in the moment that can be harmful or hurtful or, you know, perpetuate stereotypes.
What's the most racist thing you've ever done?
Maybe just like move to the other side of the room when I see someone, or just like have like a racist thought in my head, and I'm just like, oh, why did I think that?
Moving to the other side of the room is crazy. Racist thoughts. I feel like, bro, Andrew Schultz said it so funny. He had a funny bit about it. I kind of want to play it later.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
Factually, Black people do not have the structural power in the United States to be racist.
Racism comes from people in power in a position to have authority against those.
What they talking about? I could be racist as shit. What are they talking about? I don't know what the they talking about, chat. I already know people are going to disagree with me, but stop it. I feel like you could be racist. It don't matter what the you are. You could be racist as shit.
That do not have that power and that authority. Someone who identifies with the minority community, it is not possible for me to be racist. So I believe that to an extent.
I mean, is it racist to like be racist to racist?
That's what I just said. And yeah, I think it is. But I think it's still racism, but I think it's just like two negatives equal out to a positive. You see what I'm saying?
I believe that black people can be racist.
I don't know, bro. Like, there's still a couple of hesitant moments with around like white people, especially. I'm predicting how their behavior will be because of the color of their skin.
Literally, that's exactly what I said. And that's why I asked you, does that count as racism? Because I swear to God, that's literally what it is. You know what I mean? Because that's how I be thinking sometimes, bro. And it's like, I don't want to, but like, it's kind of to protect myself because I don't know what, you know, so it's kind of like racism. It's like, you know, like JJK, like Jujutsu Kaisen, you know how you got like curse energy and then reverse curse technique? It's like, it's a reverse curse technique to your reverse technique of techniques. I got reverse racism technique.
Which is like definitely racist, but it's like, it's a reaction rather than like, I hate those people. It's like, I hate that those people probably hate me. Yeah.
I grew up around a lot of Latinos and blacks, and they always told me, they were all like, yeah, white people's the enemy and we should avoid them. And I always just had that kind of mindset, you know?
I realized that the anger was hurting me more than anyone else around me. So it just took a lot of self-reflecting, figuring out where that anger was coming from, and then, you know, just learning to control it better.
There are natural biases, especially when, you know, you like are a person of color, because you, in essence, want to protect yourself, and there's a lot of
so true. They're speaking to my soul.
things that have happened to you and people you know.
But I would say that I feel like I am very biased sometimes, or that I group people and I like kind of go along with stereotypes.
A black person can be
so
racist to a Hispanic person. A black person could be racist to Pacific Islander. I can still be prejudiced and hurt somebody, so I have to be aware of that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
I'm gonna go with a 4, just because of ingrained shit. Lived in a small town, moved to the big city, and learned a lot, so.
How racist are you?
Maybe like a 5. I feel
I could tell from that hoodie you look like a 5. That shit look crazy. That dirty ass hoodie. The fuck out of here. I'd be racist too if my hoodie was that dirty and I couldn't get a new one. F out my face. Your hair look crazy too. My fault.
5 is a safe number for anyone to start at, and then you can work yourself.
I think that everyone's really, really biased. So I'd probably say 5 or 6.
I think we're all racist, given the society we live in and the way racism is ingrained in us.
There's a
Low key, actually, for real.
lot of shit that I learned consciously and subconsciously that takes a while to know.
I had a thought. I don't know if I should complete it, but it is a question. Say it, but you want me to say it, but Kenji, no. Will I get canceled? Keep it yourself. Double down. Speak your truth. I'm just kind of curious. Kenji, don't do it. I'm gonna just
undo what's happening.
I was raised by like Catholic white parents. I can't help that, like as a child, I learned certain things that like now living in a very progressive city, I would like highly disagree with.
What's the most racist thing you've ever done?
I used to work retail, and
what's the most racist thing I ever done? Let me think about that. Chat, what's the most racist thing you've ever done? And be honest. You're hiding behind a keyboard, so no one will find you. You know what I mean? Feel free to speak your piece. What's the most racist thing I ever done? That's just like jokes, to be honest. I'm not out here doing racist shit.
my managers on the walkie would like tell me to customer service certain people, like on the walkie. Like their descriptions were just like, just cringe. Like.
And you like participated?
Yeah. Once.
Aw.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
The furthest negative that you could possibly believe in.
I don't think I'm racist at all.
I'm gonna go for a 0, but I do think sometimes, like, if we're not aware,
I really like her voice.
casual racism occurs.
So I don't really notice people's color or really hold any judgments.
Some people just like have like a culture and like a way of thinking where they don't realize they're playing into like stereotypes.
I think a lot of people have some type of like internalized racism, so I don't think anyone is really like a 0.
How racist are you?
Intentionally racist, I would say 0. There have been moments where I've said something ignorant and was corrected. One of my friends at the time was like Egyptian, and I like made an assumption that like one of her gods were a cat. She
This I hate dumb so much. I hate dumb so much. Like, just imagine that conversation. Like, don't you pray to a cat or something? And it's like, Emily, I'm Christian.
You just didn't respond well to that.
I feel like you should reevaluate your number, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh no.
How racist are you?
I try my best to be close to the 1-2 range. Sometimes stereotypes will pop up in my head. That used to make me feel really guilty that I would think these stereotypes. But then I learned that being anti-racist isn't just not having any prejudices. It's in fact recognizing when they pop up and dismissing them and knowing that isn't true. That's just a stereotype, that's just a prejudice.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how racist are you?
But I think everyone has that internalized biases, so I'd say I'm maybe a 2.
Maybe a 2 or 3. 3.
I will give myself.
You gotta ask them when they're mad, bro. You gotta see motherfuckers when they're mad, because when they're mad, their true character shows, bro. You feel me? If I get that ball motherfucker mad in the Chipotle parking lot, I bet he gonna call me some things. You know what I mean? You just gotta get the right type of person to push their buttons, bro. You feel me? And anyone will go straight to a 10. If I'm talking shit to someone, they gonna have no choice but to resort to fucking racism. I'm too creative with my shit, bro. Chat, I'm gonna be honest. I'm too creative with my talking. They're either gonna swing on me or they're gonna resort to fucking slurs, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's either one or the other. There's no in between.
But I think everyone has that internalized biases, so I'd say I'm maybe a 2.
Maybe a 2 or 3. 3.
I will give myself a 3.
A 3, because I'm not active enough with it. Wherever you grew up, you kind of, I'm not gonna say you can't help it, but
I like her outfit.
Kind of fed things when you're little.
I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect.
And I recognize that I am a white person and I have a lot of white privilege, and I've benefited a lot in my career and in the world from the color of my skin. And I can't say that I haven't at some points enjoyed reaping the rewards of the colors of my skin.
Growing up in a small town that was predominantly white, I think there's a lot of unconscious bias to be mitigated, and caring more about
unconscious growing up in a predominantly white spot, bro. They be real conscious about it. They be real creative too, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Growing up in a predominantly white like school, bitch, what? Oh my, that motherfucking kids is mean as hell. I got these little white boys saying crazy to me. I had to just start swinging on motherfuckers. I got into a whole lot of fights. Fuck that, bitch. You ain't gonna talk to me crazy. Ain't no one talking to me no more. Stop that. We had a beat. I don't know.
You're a bad person rather than just genuinely being a good person.
Y'all ever get chat? Y'all ever get so you ever have 3 motherfuckers in front of you talking mad, saying wild crazy, and you don't know what to say, so you just I make it. You just start swinging on motherfuckers. Yeah, it's just a lack of words, and just my brain just turned off and just everybody gotta die here. Ah! You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to, bro. You know what I mean?
What's the most racist thing you've done?
I don't know if it's me being racist, but it's me being in the face of racism and being racist back. So I was in Turkey in 2020 during China virus, and people wouldn't let me on public transportation because they thought I was Chinese. So I would just tell them I'm Korean. I would just pick a different race whenever. I was like, konnichiwa, I'm Japanese. And they'd be like, all right, come on in, you know? So.
You were playing on their racism.
Yeah.
What's the most racist thing that's happened to you?
I've been called a wetback.
I'm not laughing at the fact that she got called a wetback. I'm laughing because her fucking face before she said it. Why was her whole posture and face and everything was insane? Look at her. She's like,
that's happened to you?
I've been called a wetback.
Flat out been called the N-word.
How'd that make you feel?
Hurts,
Really?
Just to be judged immediately.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. When you gotta come with something more creative. I've been called that shit so many times that shit's not even, it bounces off at this point. You better come with something fire, because I'm about to come back 10 times harder and you about to be mad as shit. You about to be stupid mad.
Off of the color of my skin. When I was a kid, the neighbors used to not play with me because I was black.
Maybe I'm just
they would
used
my
to that
because
shit.
he was light skinned.
That ain't right, dude.
What do to dismantle their own racism?
That's a personal journey. As a black man, I'm not here to educate you, but there's plenty of resources out there. I would say look inward in moments where you feel uncomfortable, lean into that. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way?
You get called N-word. Bro, you never watched them. Bro, yes, absolutely yes. Like, what are we talking about, dude? Yo, this is hella buffing this thumbnail. God damn. Bro, I was in PA. I moved around a lot in PA and Florida, bro. There's a whole lot of fucking racists everywhere.